Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you do sublimation, then you certainly know about ghosting. I print my own fabric and I have a special trick that I use to prevent ghosting 100% of the time, and it's not using any tape or any kind of glues or adhesives like Pro Spray or any other option like that. Even though they're good products, I don't use it for printing my own fabric. Now this is a satin fabric that I print a lot for my scrunchies, scrunchie tote bags, and a lot of other products. And this really ghosts easily without doing this tip. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do that. So if you're new to sublimation and you're not exactly sure what ghosting is, it's actually when the image shows up above the actual image as what you refer to as a ghost. So it happens mostly with like black outlines like this. And here you can see it pretty bad on this design. I purposely did it this way so you can see what ghosting is. So it's showing up pretty much everywhere. Now I actually used heat tape and Pro Spray for this one, and because the fabric is so light, and it will happen with other lighter fabrics and even heavier fabrics too on occasion, it's just not enough. So I'm going to show you how to prevent that ghosting, and only using heat tape, but not actually putting the heat tape on the transfer to the substrate. So we're going to use heat transfer tape, but in a total different way. Okay, so we're going to make our sandwich like we normally do if we were pressing anything under the heat press. So you're going to have your bottom cover sheet for your platen. You're going to have your substrate facing up like you normally would. And then for your transfer, this is my transfer, I'm going to put it on the actual substrate, which in this case is my satin fabric. And I'm going to put heat tape, roll it up like so, like this, at the very bottom of the transfer. You just want to make sure that you're not going on your print for your transfer. I'm not going to be using the very bottom of this, or in this case, the very top. So I know I can put heat tape there. Now I know this is premium heat tape. You can actually use this and the heat will go through it, but when you'll see in a moment, it won't work if you're doing it this way. So you want to make sure this heat tape, even though it's premium heat tape, is not on your actual design. So you can do that. You just want to put it in all four corners. There you go. Okay, so now you have that in place. Now you want to get your cover sheet. That's my heat press. You want to put your cover sheet on top of this. Now I made this cover sheet to match my heat press. My heat press is 16 by 20, so I basically made a cover sheet that's 16 by 20. And you'll see why I do that in a second. And you want to do this for the top of the cover sheet. And you want to match the tape as much as possible so you know that you're pretty consistent with the tape underneath. Like this. You want to go all around. This is the last piece of tape. There you go. Now we can go to the heat press. You just want to make sure your tape doesn't hang over the edges. You want to leave it so that it's at the corners, like so. And then you're just going to shut your heat press. I'll make sure I didn't screw that up. There you go. You can realign your substrate if it has moved, since you're not taping it. There. Yeah, if you need to make any adjustments, you can move your bottom sheet like so, and that should be it. And there you go. Perfect. Reason why it's perfect, you'll see right here, your transfer's on top. You want to take this off as soon as you can because that tape will stick on there. But that's how you do it. And you can tell it's a little wrinkled right now, but no ghosting. See, perfectly. Printed perfect. Zero ghosting. And this will work 100% of the time, guys. So I don't do it for every design, just the ones that mainly have an outline or even black text or a lot of black in it, because that seems to ghost a lot, especially on this type of material that's very light. This material will shift very easily under the heat press, whether you're closing it or even opening it. So this works with a lot of your flat substrates, like your mouse pads, your coasters, even your neoprene koozies. So this is a great tip for that, and look how good it came out. Well guys, I hope you found that video helpful. Look on my channel for more helpful videos just like this one.